Hi everybody, how are you doing today? It's me. What am I doing today? Well, I have a project coming up, but before I start I wanted to go through these beads that my girlfriend from UK sent me. But first you guys must say hello to Mr. Troll and my rock. Say hello. So he's here with us. We're going to go through this Happy Mail that we got, a few months back. I have my heating blanket on. Funny thing is I spilled some wine on it. Hopefully it'll dry itself, and since it is a heating blanket. And I didn't have a cork unscrewer, like a wine unscrewer, so I spent, the last 45 minutes shoving my wine with this, trying to pop the wine cork out, using this to spin it. So basically I stuck this in, twisted it, stuck this in, started spinning, didn't work. Then I couldn't stop, even though I wanted to stop, because I felt like the whole bottle was going to explode because not enough air was going into it. Well, loads of air was going in, but not enough was coming out, so I'm like, this is going to explode. I better open this damn thing. And it took me 45 minutes to open it. And it's not even worth it. The wine is Stella Rosa, Stella Peach. It was gifted to me, and it's kind of nasty. I'm so used to my Trader Joe's wine. So I have a cup here. I'm going to be sipping it here and there. It's not too late right now, and if you guys can see, their cork is in there floating. I made a mess. I have cork everywhere. All over the floor. I have cork everywhere. That stuff is crazy. I even have cork in my drink. I just don't have a cork wine unscrewer. So me and Mr. Troll are having wine with cork in it. Wine that's not even that good. I babysat, my desk is sticky. I babysat, and the lady I babysat for gave me a bottle of wine. No good. No bueno. I have cork everywhere, but that's not her fault. That's my fault. But the taste is not the best. It's okay. So I'm vaping. That's what you'll hear. That was me vaping. That's the smoke you see. Some call me Secret the Puff Dragon. Mr. Troll is going to sit and chill and look at all of the beads that we have in this bag. So this bag was picked up at a secondhand vintage, I think, thrift store in the UK. Pop picked it up for me, and I haven't opened it since I got it. It's been a few months. So we're going to open it together. But I wanted to open it with you guys, since you guys are the ones that seen me get the Happy Meal. So we're going to pop. I kind of want to keep the little beads down there and pop out the big ones, because I have a bracelet that I want to make. Man, my desk is sticky from opening that cork. Alright. So let's go through some. I want to go through it all, actually. But I want the smaller little seed beads to stay at the bottom. These are super cool. Look at these. They are shaped somewhat of a heart. So we have a few of those. I'm going to put those aside. That one's really pretty. Oh, so pretty. We have these big, huge ones. It would be cool in some mixed media. And they are not plastic. They might be some sort of resin. Actually, they're glass. I could tell by the holes. What's this one? Right. So we looked at those. Looked at that one. We have quite a bit of round ones here that are really nice. Look at this one. And I did cut my nails down. They were way overgrown for me. I'm so used to short nails. I have hair dye in them right now. But I did cut them down. They were overgrown for me. And I garden too much and I play with paint too much. So they were way overgrown. Look how pretty this one is here. They're all beautiful. Oh, that one went. Let me grab it. I don't want any of the dogs to grab them. But this one here is actually a seed. And it's been sealed by some kind of acrylic. That's really cool. And this one here is marbled, really nice. Actually, it's not marbled, it's more of a vintage crackle. And there you go. Beautiful. This one here is actually a vintage crackle also. Just gonna pull out a few at a time and show you guys. And then I'll take my time and look through them because I'm going to make a bracelet. I hope I don't put you guys to sleep. So many people say I have a soothing voice, but I just hope you guys get through the whole video without falling asleep. I'm actually pretty funny. I'm not always as calm, but when I do my arts and crafts and I come in my room and just chill out and record for you guys and myself, I go into a very chill mode. Those are beautiful. Those will go in there. This one's so pretty. And that one there is really, really pretty. Every single piece will become something. This one looks like a piece of conch with a wood. Very pretty. Very fascinating when you get pieces from other countries. Oh, look at that one. I have those there. You guys can take a really nice look in there. This one is really pretty. I love elephants. Look at that. And I'm sure that Pop, my girlfriend, that sent me these, she didn't open the package, and I'm sure she would love to see what's in it also. You know, opening that bottle of wine kind of calmed me instead of frustrating me, right? I'll just place a piece or two on my hand till it gets full. You guys can watch. And that one's really pretty. It has a little crystal in the middle. Look at this one here. It's a fairy in there. Mr. Troll, do you see those? And I'll grab a few and show you guys handfuls. Aren't those pretty? Look how pretty that is. And then the rest are just really seed beads, a few glass beads. I really don't want to pull those out, but I will show you guys. Seed beads. Look at this one. It's a crackle effect there. And they're all glass. They're gorgeous. Sorry, Mr. Troll, I hit you on the head. Let me take a vape. Would you like some, Mr. Troll? You want some. So instead of the wine frustrating me, it actually relaxed me because it was testing my patience. And spin, 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 and cork everywhere. So pretty. That's pretty. So what I have for you guys, a setup, was supposed to be the video before this, but I haven't even recorded it. But then I thought, man, I'm going through my beads. Here's a piece I want to use. But I have beads in a box that came to me in Happy Mail. I kind of feel like I need to go through those beads to see if I'm going to use anything in our upcoming video before I start pulling out beads from my stash, which this now is my stash. So pretty. Do you need a crown, Mr. Troll? Yes, he does. And if he doesn't want a crown, he can have a cylinder for positive brain thoughts. Right there. I think he likes that a lot, actually. But anyways, the project I have here all started with me in a fitting room at Ross, trying on bras, which I could never find my size. I am a 34 FF, which is a double D, and sometimes I am a 36 double D, Dumbledore. But even though the bra says, and I know it's TMI, but it's my channel, even though the bra says 34 double D or 34 FF or 36 FF or EE, doesn't mean it's going to fit. So I was in the fitting room and I had my favorite bracelet on, and I was struggling and struggling and sweating. I think I did. It was 8 bras at a time, and I had about 48 bras, so it took me a long time. Meanwhile, this is not part of the collection. Meanwhile, my bracelet broke because I kept having to wiggle out of the bra, and I was trying on also workout bras, sports bras, and I was trying on a small because my waist is small but my boobs are huge. So I was trying on a small, and some of those smalls were way too small to get over big boobs, which is a huge problem. So my bracelet broke. I know I didn't pick up every single bead that went all over the marble floor, whatever kind of floor there was down there in the fitting room. But it was my favorite second-hand bracelet. So I grabbed what I could at that time. I put most of it in here, although some earrings got mixed up in the whole mess over here. But what was mainly in there were these bars. It was not really nothing special. You see here's some of the bracelets still. And some of those Manzanite beads. My favorite part was the henna hand. And really that was all to it. I know I didn't grab every single bead. Some of my beads went into the person next door to me getting dressed, which they came up on beads if they seen them. And then these beads here were sent to my daughter, and I grabbed a few because she got over 30 of them, and I said, okay, well, let me grab a few. So I'm going to add to my bracelet a few random pieces that I have here and there, and that'll be our next video. I also have our video that we did for our jelly plates. We have it here in this beautiful journal that Deborah Mayo sent me. We have our pages that we did all nice and dry in our jelly plate. And what I went ahead and did off camera was I added my washi tape that I made about 5-6 years ago. That totally took off on YouTube. Washi tape made out of my drop cloth paper, or even drop paper that got all painted up. And back in the day, about 5-6 years ago, I didn't have washi tape like everybody else. So what I did was I came up with the idea of washi tape, making it myself with drop paper. It took off. Many people gave me credit. And then, as always, as expected, no harsh feelings at all, because I actually find it incredible how we all inspire each other, how art has been inspired in and out for so many years. So many people have taken off with the idea and recorded it and loving it. But if you go, as I always say, when credit is due back to me, and I have no shame saying that, if you go back into my videos 4 or 5 years ago, I was actually the first one to come up with the washi tape drop paper. And that's okay. I love that I've inspired many. Many have given me credit, and it's just taken off. And so, with that said, I have had a person asking me if they can mark things as original, and I said no. Although it came from you, and many will say that they were inspired by you, and many will check back on dates on videos and see who was first, and that's the way you guys would check. But I told the person that a few people will mention you because they got the inspiration from you, and then somebody else will watch their video and that person will mention that person, and it goes on and on and on, and little by little you'll be forgotten that you were the original creator or idealist, or where that homemade washi tape came from. And in reality, it's not washi tape. It's just double-sided tape that resembles washi tape, because if you know washi tape is a tape that does not stick. And I didn't like that about washi tape, 1. And 2, what I didn't like about washi tape is it wasn't original. It wasn't original, and so many people had the same design as you did. So in my mind, it came up with original designs made out of my art. And like I said, it took off from there. As a matter of fact, that's how I met Stacey Evans, was she did washi tape. I don't even think that she was one of the ones that remembered or seen me create it, so she credited somebody else. But that's just the way it goes, and I'm fine with that. That's what needs to be expected when you have particular things that you come up with, others watch, and then other creators will say thank you too, and then they'll say the person's name, and then another person will watch them, and you just get lost in all of that. And that's just the way it works. And if you can't accept that, and if you can't just let go of that, or just be happy with the fact that you've inspired so many people and you see your idea going and going and going, YouTube's not made for you. Now, if you want to come up with an original idea and you don't want others to be inspired by you, you're in the wrong place. 1, YouTube's not for you, because YouTube is all about creating and inspiring. You may want to think of going somewhere else. And let's see, have quite a good amount of money to copyright the idea and give classes. But still, even then, people are going to watch your class, and then they're going to be inspired by it. A few will give you credit, and then it moves on from there. And that, I've even done things that other people that have done over 70 years ago. Things are just repeated. Art is always repeated. Washi tape might not have been repeated, but it was inspired by something. And, you know, it just goes from there. And if you can't accept that, creating YouTube channel is really not for you. That whole speech there deserves a vape. And I'm working on my vape. Little by little, I'm adding crystals. And so far I have this space, a little bit of this space, and above. So, answering back to the person or people, because you guys got to remember, I've been here for a while. I've been here for over 5 years. So I get so many emails, I get so many DMs that people ask me, what do you do about copyright? Well, to be honest, it's not about copyright. It's not about copying each other. As I've asked many times, many times, a few times in my beginning of YouTube, I've asked aggressively for people to say my name and give me credit, which honestly, that's the way it should be. But also learning within my years and experience here on YouTube that things get lost in the whole YouTube world. It does. It really does get lost. But those YouTubers that are honest people, just like myself and all of you guys are, will give credit to those they've been inspired by. But never, ever, ever point fingers or fault somebody for not mentioning you, because they might have not watched it from you. Somebody else might have created what you did. Like I mentioned, I'm repeating myself now. And then it just gets lost in translation, is what I'm trying to say. So, but most times, most times, if you wanted to, and those people that ask me all the time or tell me, or they tag me is what's going on. Is people are tagging me with my name anywhere, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and saying, hey, so-and-so did your project and didn't mention you. I used to answer them. I don't answer them anymore. It used to drive me crazy. It doesn't drive me crazy anymore. It's been too long here on YouTube. And now I understand exactly what I already told you guys. And everybody who has started a channel needs to understand that. There's a million of us. So, there you go. Just take in the satisfaction in knowing yourself and your friends and family and those closest to you will know. But just be happy that we have a YouTube platform and it's free. We're not paying for it just yet. And with that said, you guys, let me explain to you guys that YouTube is changing so much that there's a cycle now of not only subscribing, but now you have to do quite a few steps. Now you have to subscribe. Before it was just subscribe and you were good, you were subscribed to the person, and when the person, the YouTuber, the creator would upload, their video would come up on your feed. Now it's different. Now you have to subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Once you hit the bell icon, another screen pops up. In that screen you'll see options, and in those options will be sometimes, meaning sometimes you'll get my video notifications, and then there will be something like most popular. If you click that one, you'll get my most popular videos. I'm not too accurate right now because I'm not looking at it. And then there's all videos, meaning you'll get all my new content in your feed or things that you have not watched. So with that said, the algorithm of YouTube is changing a lot. Views are becoming least and least and least. What they're doing is they're getting those bigger YouTube channels and putting them up there depending on views. Because although I appreciate YouTube, for YouTube it's a business. And all they're looking for is the most views so that they get more for their ad. That's basically what it comes down to, honestly. Trying to put my hammer back together. I don't know what goes first, the washi, then the head. Yeah, I think so. This side's missing a washi. I mean, a washer. So there's my ramble. There's my video. So make sure you subscribe. Click the bell icon. Share with your friends. And remember that you have options on clicking how many times you see me a day or whenever I upload or not. So I'll catch you guys later. I think I'm just going to sit here, watch some YouTube videos, drink my quirky wine, which tastes like crap, but whatever, and vape and relax because I've actually been exercising 5 days a week. Instead of losing weight, I've gained 5 pounds, but that's all in muscle and it's expected, I mean. So I'll catch you guys later. Next video will probably be me making a bracelet. This bracelet that you guys see also has a henna hand, and I love that bracelet. Anything with evil eyes, henna hand, anything boho, a little tassel, good luck charm, and evil eye. This is going to break soon, I know it is, so I think I'm going to wire it up my style. So, thanks for hanging out with me, thanks for subscribing to me, thanks for sharing me with your friends, thanks to all of my new subscribers, old subscribers, love you lots and lots and lots, and please be creative, and thank you creative birdies, and please give a thumbs up. Catch you guys later, and goodbye. Bye guys.